I want to talk to you a little bit today about brain reprogramming. If you don't know this about me, I am a PhD in cognitive psychology. That does not mean that I'm a therapist. It does, however, mean that I know a little bit about how the brain works. That being said, I still need a lot of help understanding my own brain and my own thought patterns, so I'm constantly working on that. I go to therapy and I also do a lot of reading to just help kind of supplement that therapy. So this is a little bit of all that sort of mixed in together. The brain is this crazy mechanism that can actually form connections or pathways really easily. Think of it like a program, like a computer program. It gets activated and it just goes. It runs on its own. When we spend a lot of time thinking about particular things in particular ways, we can actually program our brain. So as an example, if every time I think about money, I start thinking about all of the ways that I lack it or need it or am going to be in trouble if I don't get more of it, I'm eventually going to have a program in my brain that reacts negatively with anxiety and stress every time I think about money. So when you start recognizing that happening in you, where just something can instantly trigger negative thoughts and feelings in you, you have to do a little bit of reprogramming of your brain. That is a lengthy process that you need to do hand in hand with a therapist, but I can help you with something really easy to do here today, and it takes 5 minutes. I want you to think about building a truth trench around yourself. This is a trench that forms a barrier between you and your thoughts or people or circumstances that cause negative reactions in your brain. And we're going to plant seeds of truth all inside that trench. That way, when your negative self-talk or situations that cause anxiety or people criticizing you and making you feel bad about yourself confront your truth trench, not only can they not get to you, but they are also met with truth. Your job is to teach your brain the truths that are planted in your truth trench. I, for example, really struggle with perfectionism and the fear of being rejected if I'm not perfect. This allows me very little room to be human and make mistakes without feeling completely terrible about myself. So today I'm going to share with you the things that are in my truth trench. Feel free to keep these and use them for yourself or adapt them if need be. Save the video if you want to so that you can use these as a starting place if you need it. I am constantly evolving and becoming better than who I was. I do not have to be perfect to be worthy of love. I am going to make mistakes, and I'm going to learn from them when I do. I can acknowledge areas of my life that need work and still love myself unconditionally. What other people think of me does not define me, especially if they're strangers. By being my authentic self, the right people will find me.